Climate change, or rather climate collapse, and how to stop it. You have certainly already heard something about it and how dangerous it is. This is the Earth with its atmosphere and the sun. Greenhouse gases stop the heat from escaping into outer space, increasing global temperatures all the time. Moreover, the ice that cools the planet by reflecting sunlight is constantly shrinking. When sea ice melts, the dark water absorbs the heat from the sunlight, melting more ice. Heating up more water, melting more ice. An extremely dangerous feedback loop that is increasing global temperatures ever faster. Melting ice from glaciers raises the sea levels by up to 3 meters this century, flooding low-lying islands like Maldives and cities like Miami or any other coastal area. And forests from Canada to Australia to Brazil to Europe will burn with rising temperatures and lower rainfall, emitting ever more CO2, which heats the planet ever more, setting more forests ablaze. This is another extremely dangerous feedback loop. As a result of the ever-rising temperatures, whole ecosystems from coral reefs to northern forests or the tropical rainforests will die out. This means the whole world is sitting in a runaway train on a downhill track, and mankind is not stepping on the brakes, but actually still on the gas with ever-increasing emissions, racing towards disaster as if nobody cared for survival. Mankind has to act soon, reducing our emissions, but because of the feedback loops like melting ice and burning forests, our train is already on a downhill track, which means it is not enough to take off our feet from the gas, we have to pull the brake too. That ought to be clear. The only possibility to do so is by cooling the planet, and the most promising way to do so is by imitating what volcanoes have taught us. They have often cooled the planet by putting particles into the stratosphere, where they reflect sunlight before it can heat the planet. And if you do that above the Arctic in summer, you can stop ice from melting, which is truly cool. Cooling the planet would be a life insurance for our ecosystems, stopping the heat from killing them off, but politicians so far have willfully ignored this possibility. Instead of trying and testing cooling methods, they only worry about potential side effects, ignoring the fact that without cooling, the patient, our Earth, will die. We from Cool the Arctic Now are starting a huge social media campaign to stop the climate collapse killing our planet. Send us a photo of your face on Instagram to show you want to save the world too. We will post them on our Instagram account, Cool the Arctic Now, so politicians can look into our eyes while destroying our future. For more information, look at our homepage, climatestabilityprogram.net, or visit us on our social media accounts at Cool the Arctic Now. Save the world.